Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician. Today we're going to be going back into the Amazon tool deals and looking at the tools that I've found for the week. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Keep in mind that all of these tools will be linked down in the description. I'll have dedicated links for each one of these products. And then I'll also have two additional links that say tools and tools continued. Those are going to be links that go to a long list of tools that have featured tools like this in the past. But today we're first up looking at the Vera Craftform stainless steel screwdriver set. This is a 6-piece set. They have different variations of it. As you can see right here, these are just 4 different sets. This one is going to include Phillips and slotted, but you can also get them with Torx and then different. Like this one only has 2 Phillips. The one we're looking at has 4 Phillips and 2 slotted. You can also tell the difference between them by the tops of the screwdriver as well. So you guys can see the sizes up there. You can tell whether they're Phillips or slotted. It does come with the wall mount as well. So these are a set that I've always really enjoyed, the Vera Craftform screwdrivers. This is one that I don't have, but I've always found it very interesting, and I know a lot of people that would get a lot of good use out of this, especially if you work in like a wet environment or anything like that. This is going to be a better set to prevent rust. It says down here, manufactured from 100% stainless steel, preventing rust caused by use of conventional tools contaminating stainless fasteners. So if you work a lot with stainless fasteners, it's best to use stainless screwdrivers. I more look at it towards the fact of if you're like mobile or you work out in the environment or anything like that, I feel like these would be really good for that. But obviously there are other purposes for these, and truthfully I have enough screwdrivers, probably more than I could ever need. So that's one of the reasons I don't have these. They are priced at $47.80 right now, which is a good price. When I first add these to my list yesterday, they were at 43, 44. So keep in mind that they do go a little bit cheaper. But even at this price, I still think they're a good deal, especially if you're in need of a screwdriver set like this. But my Vera Craftform screwdrivers they're very good quality, and I really enjoy them. But keep in mind, other than the stainless steel, they have many other sets. This is just one that I've wanted to mention for a while because it's one that I've been interested in, but probably won't end up picking up. But let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Next up is the Knipex long nose pliers with cutter. This is a multi-component, multi-color 8-inch, so you can get this with just the standard grip, that grit style grip. But this does have basically their comfort grip style handles on these. You can also get them without a cutter. So you got some very fine teeth up in the tip, and then you have your cutter at the base. Here you can see that, I guess, a little bit better. Not really. It's a really dark image. It's just straight teeth, not cross-hatched or anything like that. The cutter, made in Germany, just like all the other Knipex pliers. So I own a lot of Knipex pliers, probably close to 20 different pair, and I haven't been disappointed by any of them. So anytime I see a good quality set from Knipex that's on sale, I always want to mention it. Now the list price is $57. It doesn't ever really sell for that. I think they're higher 30s, but most of the time you will find it around this price range of $32, sometimes even a little bit lower. But I still think this is a good deal. This one has 4.8 stars at 2,344 ratings. Now, this isn't one that I have experience with, but I do know in the past I think it was a Performance Tool one. I'm not 100% sure. I've included one of these, and then Icon at Harbor Freight also has one similar, not like this design, but the same type of tool. This one is a little bit different than the ones that we've looked at before. This is a 10-inch impact extension bar. It's got 3 different locking positions for the aluminum spinning handle. So basically, if you have like extremely deep weld wheels, or you have like a dually and are using an extension with your impact, you have to be very careful not to, smack your rim or anything like that. Or even if it's not, wheel related, just working in certain situations, you want to have better control over your socket, especially when using an extension. These can be very handy. I use something very similar to this on the race team when installing and removing the rear wheels, because obviously those are extremely deep dished wheels. And so this gives you a lot better control, and you can actually hold the extension by this spinning portion. And it's pretty cool to see this one. This is the first one that I've seen with an actual adjustable spinning portion. So this is kind of like my Craftsman T handle that I can put sockets on. It has an adjustable handle on it for spinning. Same concept, but for an impact. And it's got 3 different positions, as you can see there. And then it looks like you can remove it all together. So one thing, if that is possible to remove it, then you want to make sure that it's at least locked in. You don't want it, sliding up and down the extension as you're using it. So that's just something to be aware of. But here you can see that it is chromoly, full impact rated, phosphate finish. This one is 1/2-inch drive, 10 inches long, with the aluminum sleeve handle, knurled grip. The unlock slider is the black portion. So this is just one that I saw, and it's a tool design that I've used before in the past, and it's been very handy. It all just depends on, the type of work that you do. And I saw this one. It was the first one of its design that I've seen like this, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Also because it's under $20. So I mean, that's pretty affordable. That's roughly what the Icon one costs, I believe. 4.6 stars at 157 ratings, so rated pretty highly and rated a decent amount. And then last up on this week's Amazon tool deals is the Knipex mini pliers set in a tool pouch for your belt. It is $50.78 right now. The median price is $55.90, so a little bit of savings here. It has 4.8 stars at 470 ratings, and you're going to get a set of miniature cobras and miniature diagonal side cutters in a nice little pouch. I think this is a pretty nice little set, and like I stated when we were looking at the other Knipex item, I've had very good experiences with them, and $50 for two sets and a pouch seems like a pretty good little deal, especially these 2 styles in a pouch. These could be very handy to have. Yeah, some, Gerber and Leathermans and things like that are great little multi-tools to keep on you. But in reality, when I want to use a pair of pliers or, in a situation like that, I prefer to obviously actually have a dedicated set of pliers, for that situation, where carrying a Gerber or a Leatherman or anything like that is just kind of handy when you're not around your tools. I feel like this would be very handy because you got your cutter and a really good set of pliers. So I think this would be a good alternative if you don't care to use multi-tools like that. I think this is a great option. Or if you're in a certain profession that having this on you all the time would just be extremely handy, maybe HVAC or an electrician or something like that, along those lines where you're doing a lot of mobile work, not in a shop. I think this could be pretty amazing. And then I'm sure you can always, swap out, and they do have other options available. It is quite a bit more expensive. You're swapping out that diagonal side cutter for a set of, I don't even know what you want to call those. They're not long nose. They're not lineman pliers. Needle nose combination pliers. So that seems like a pretty nice little versatile set. I don't know if I've actually seen this one before, but like I was saying, they have different variations of this set available. Just keep that in mind. That one was quite a bit more expensive though, almost double the price. So if you guys enjoyed this week's Amazon tool deals, please make sure to smash that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts if you guys have used any of these, or if you would consider purchasing them, or if you have any good or bad experiences with any of these tools. For the other viewers, I always like to include not just my opinion, but if anybody has any experience with them, that is always helpful. If you guys haven't, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.